slaughtered 260 innocent, unarmed civilians in Gaza in order to extract 4 innocent, unarmed hostages from Hamas, and another 600 Gazans were injured. And 2 sources, independent of each other, report that American special forces were part of this.
Yes, and I would add on top of that, injured, yes, wounded. Of course, they were caught in a Israeli massacre in a settlement, refugee settlement, that was known it was going to cause hundreds and hundreds of casualties. It was a brazen, disgusting action in which the United States, again, was surely complicit. These are war crimes, and they are very serious war crimes. And the fact of the matter is that these 4 hostages could have been released absolutely peacefully according to the deal just voted by the UN Security Council. There is no justification whatsoever in killing 270 plus, and the numbers continue to rise, and wounding hundreds more for 4 hostages that could have walked out peacefully on the basis of a ceasefire agreement agreed by Hamas and rejected by the Israeli extremists. So this was another major war crime, and I'm sure that the United States knew about it. It may have been actively complicit in it, but it is the kind of outrage that will only stop from the outside. It will only stop when the United States finally has enough of its complicity in genocide.
When will the resistance in the Middle East to the Israeli criminality come out of the closet?
People in the Middle East do not want a wider war. It's perfectly understandable. They don't want more war. The Iranians don't want a war. The Saudis don't want a war. The Egyptians don't want a war. The Syrians don't want a war. The Jordanians don't want a war. You know, they don't want more destruction. They want Israel to stop a genocide. They want the United States to stop arming a genocide. So they have been saying for months, don't provoke us into complete disaster in our region. We've had enough of it. They have gathered repeatedly diplomatically to say 2-state solution. They have said mutual security for Israel and for Palestine. They have completely proven that it is Israel which can't say yes to peace, and that the United States absolutely is, up until this moment, 100% completely beholden to the Israel lobby. Now, whether this will change because it's so disastrous for the United States to follow Israel down this absolutely dark path or not, this is what we're trying to ascertain right now. But it's not a matter of goading them that they're itching for a provocation and they want to let loose. They want to live their lives. They need to have economic development. They've got a lot of people in a lot of need, and they're saying we want peace. Can't you understand that, United States?
So apparently, we're going to put up a full screen. Apparently, there are serious allegations that Tony Blinken's floating dock was used for U.S. Special Forces to meet there by helicopter in order to participate in this slaughter that killed more than 250 innocent people. My argument is, and I think you probably agree, Professor Sachs, the U.S. is complicit in these war crimes. Absolutely complicit.
Well, there's no question about that, because we have been arming Israel, and we have been providing intelligence for Israel.
But this might be the first time that we provided troops armed, uniformed troops on the ground.
Well, of course, I'm seeing this for the first time, and all sorts of allegations are made. I have no idea whether